people, being Prime Minister is not an entry-level job.
I'm not saying no forever, but not now.
Nice hair, though.
Justin Trudeau. He's just not ready.
I'm not ready to stand by as our economy slides into recession. Not ready to watch hard-working Canadians lose jobs or fall further behind. I am ready to do what my opponents won't. Ask our wealthiest to pay more tax so our middle class can pay less. I'll lead this country with a new plan for our economy that works not just for the few, but for everyone. I'm ready to bring real change.
It's time for a change in this country, my friends. A real change. It's time to invest in transit and roads so we can create jobs and growth. It's time to raise taxes on the wealthiest 1% so we can cut them for the middle class. We have the chance to beat fear with hope. This is Canada, and in Canada, better is always possible.
Mesdames et messieurs, the next Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau.
We're ready for a change. I believe there is a better way. We're ready, take a stand. We're proud of our home and native land. Who knows what the future holds? Sometimes we ask ourselves where we're going. Speak up, let your voice be heard. Strong and free with hearts a-glowing. Woo-hoo! Yeah, we're ready. Far and wide. One family. 'Cause it feels like home no matter where I'm going. Yeah, it feels like home no matter where I'm going. Feels like home no matter where I'm going.
Merci. Thank you. Thank you, my friends. Sunny ways, my friends. Sunny ways. This is what positive politics can do. This is what a positive, hopeful vision and a Platform and a team together can make happen. Canadians from all across this great country sent a clear message tonight. It's time for a change in this country, my friends, a real change. Tonight, I received phone calls from all of them, including from Mr. Harper. Stephen Harper has served this country for a decade, and as with anyone who has devoted their life to this country, we thank him for his service. Conservatives are not our enemies, they're our neighbors. Leadership is about bringing people of all different perspectives together. You built this platform. You built this movement. You told us what you need to be successful. You told us what kind of government you want, and we built the plan to make it happen. In coffee shops and in town halls, in church basements and in gurdwaras, you gathered. You spent time together with us. And you told us about the kind of country you want to build and leave to your children. You told us that it's getting harder and harder to make ends meet, let alone to get ahead. You told us you're worried about whether you'll be able to afford a dignified retirement. You told us that your communities need investment. You told us you need a fair shot at better jobs. You are the inspiration for our efforts. You are the reason why we worked so hard to be here tonight, and you will be at the heart of this new government. I didn't make history tonight. You did. You gave me clear marching orders. You want a government that works as hard as you do, one that is focused every minute of every day on growing the economy, creating jobs, and strengthening the middle class. One that is devoted to helping less fortunate Canadian families work their way into the middle class. You want a Prime Minister who knows Canada is a country strong, not in spite of our differences, but because of them. A PM who never seeks to divide Canadians, but takes every single opportunity to bring us together. Canadians have spoken. You want a government with a vision and an agenda for this country that is positive and ambitious and hopeful. Well, my friends, I promise you tonight that I will lead that government. I will make that vision a reality. I will be that Prime Minister. In this election, 1,792 Canadians stepped up, put their names on ballots and on lawn signs, and ran for office. 338 of them were chosen by you to be their voices in Ottawa, and I pledge tonight that I will listen to all of them. There are 1,000 stories I could share with you about this remarkable campaign, but I want you to think about one in particular. Last week, I met a young mum in St. Catharines, Ontario. She practices the Muslim faith and was wearing a hijab. She made her way through the crowd and handed me her infant daughter. And as she leaned forward, she said something that I will never forget. She said she's voting for us because she wants to make sure that her little girl has the right to make her own choices in life and that her government will protect those rights. To her, I say this: you and your fellow citizens have chosen a new government, a government that believes deeply in the diversity of our country. We know in our bones that Canada was built by people from all corners of the world who worship every faith, who belong to every culture, who speak every language. I have always known this. Canadians know it too. If not, I might have spoken earlier this evening and given a very different speech. Have faith in your fellow citizens, my friends. They are kind and generous. They are open-minded and optimistic. And they know in their heart of hearts that a Canadian is a Canadian is a Canadian. defeated the idea that Canadians should be satisfied with less, that good enough is good enough, and that better just isn't possible. Well, my friends, this is Canada, and in Canada, better is always possible. Thank you.